Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So, as you can probably see, I've made my way back along the entire Great Bridge, I guess, across the Howling Depths. I fought two or three, I guess there were two groups merged, so I guess three more groups of enemies that were still around, but, well, I've reached the end, and I guess no more reinforcements are going to be coming, because the gate is closed. So that was a bit of a nasty surprise. I cannot return to Nama Haven right now. And even worse, we got Darkside archers sitting on the other side here. They are a little bit tougher than the ones that we've been fighting, just hit point wise. Yeah, okay, and as soon as you approach, they also approach and take position behind these whatchamacallit. And I have fought and killed a few of them, but there seems to be little point. I mean, I'm assuming they're worth some experience, but I don't know. I guess I could fight them, but it's kind of annoying, of course, having to rely only on range attacks, and then the line of sight is always iffy through tiny windows like that. So, you know, let's probably not bother with that. I mean, I'm assuming I can return to the Anama lands as soon as I reach that next settlement. That's probably going to have its own obelisk, and then we'll see if the loyalists have just completely taken over, or if they're just going to be gone magically, or how that's going to work. That's going to be somewhat interesting, perhaps. I'm definitely curious to see how that plays out. Yeah, but other than that, we've cleared this bridge. I guess I, for some reason, did not pick up these things. Let's see. Yeah, your inventory is pretty much completely full. It is now. Yes, okay. Yours is getting pretty full as well. Pretty sure we've never had this much stuff with us, but that's fine. Right, this miner was recently robbed and murdered, probably by the loyalists. Well, yes. Although it's kind of weird for a lone miner to be all the way out here by himself in the first place. But then maybe his friends were honorably thrown over the edge of the cliff by the loyalists. Right. Anyway, and now we finally get a chance to take a look at this cliffside village. Did not mean to do that. Mass shield. Okay. Right, and I also, most importantly, missed that the cultist I killed here dropped us an item that I'm going to take a look at. Clarity Talisman. Okay, 4k, 4% and 1k value. Of course. Yeah, I thought it was some sort of priest, but I guess it was more of a mage. Or else why would they have a talisman with plus to mage spells? I mean, obviously we only have one person who will benefit from that, and I just bought this crystal symbol for, you know, not a huge sum in the grand scheme of things, but still a few hundred gold that I guess I could have saved. Because, I mean, obviously, +1 to mage spells means that we have to invest one less point in mage spells, which is nice. Potentially frees up those spell points to put into literally anything else. Maybe an extra point of int, or just some more protective spells, or those combat spells that she needs to unlock the well-aimed blow, you know. So in other words, obviously we're going to use this. And the only other person who can benefit from this is Xaz, who has the ruby necklace. Which is actually not terrible. I mean, obviously, I'm never a huge fan of purely protective equipment. That's just kind of lame. Useful, but lame. And I mean, this only gives one magical efficiency. That's still pretty decent. I mean, the game considers this a lot more valuable. But I mean, she has luck and hardiness. It's, I guess those are both protective. The armor isn't great. But I guess that's not what necklaces are typically for. +1 to gymnastics. I mean, that's probably the weakest link in our chain here, in our nimble chain. Yeah, it's also not considered very valuable. I mean, it's gymnastics. Okay, gymnastics, and I have to look up literally every single time. Harder to hit and helps act faster. Well, some dodge chance is nice. although it shouldn't matter as much for him. He's, I guess, more likely, or at least as likely to be hit with the occasional spell as he is, with melee or ranged attacks. So I guess I'm going to give him the resistance amulet instead, and because the acting faster in combat is just not working out. Earlier in the game, I was kind of hoping or trying to get him to act first in combat, so he could get the first shot and pull enemies over. Although I guess since then, there have been situations where it was more beneficial for Rosluka to take the first swing anyway, for enemies to then start focusing on her. So yeah, I don't know. And either way, I just don't understand how initiative works. It never. I mean, it seems to work like I expect most of the time, but then many other times it also just doesn't. Despite him having by far the most dexterity, for example. Well, or he had, at least for a while. I guess it's not the case anymore. But yeah, for the longest time he had definitely the most dexterity and some extra initiative increasing skills, and he still wasn't acting first. So yeah, I don't know. There's probably just something I'm missing, or it's just the game being its quirky self. I guess it's not impossible. Either way, that's fine. No, why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Those are not even valuable. So what do we have here? What just happened? Combat has begun. Wait, what? With whom? Or what? Nothing? What? I swear I just clicked here and hit no other button and suddenly combat began. Weird? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. It's very possible. A group heal scroll. Yeah, that's... Did that actually go to his inventory because hers is now also full? God, it seems that way. I really need to sell stuff. that's for sure. Oh, this passage is very cold. Your breath starts to freeze up. Patches of ice cover the floor. This is not natural. Something nasty has taken up residence here. Interesting. And kind of unexpected. Oh. What? Wraithgastro. Okay. A wraith is just a type of Vanatae spirit creature. Vanatae ghost. Right? Oh, okay. It's guarding some kind of loot. Well, I suppose in that case, we're gonna prepare for the inevitable combat here. I suppose I'm gonna go with health for everyone, just in case. It's not the same if I'm not also at least once being too hasty and messing up my spellcasting again. It's just part of the fun. Should probably also give her haste, and actually, since this thing is gonna fight, gonna use some sort of magic against us. There, prismatic shield. Wraithgastro. There is a creature standing in the alcove at the back of this chamber. It looks like a Vanatae, but it is translucent, which is not normal for them. Its ghostly robes are torn and stained. Bones and skulls litter the floor around it. As it sees you, the room gets even colder. It stares at you. You try to read some emotion on its alien face. You don't succeed. It begins to speak softly. You don't understand any of the words coming out of its mouth. It waves its hand up, possibly gesturing toward the remnants of the city above, and says something louder. Then it points to itself and says, Wraithgastro. It points at you and then points at the exit. That seemed clear enough. I mean, we don't understand it. I have no reason to assume that it understands us. But you know what? We're just gonna attack this undead monstrosity, because obviously that's what it's gonna come down to anyway. You draw your blade and attack. An undead creature lurking in a cave full of skulls is probably not your friend. Yeah, fair enough. Even if it's just guarding this ancient city since ancient times, who knows? You know, what good does that do for anyone? Chances are someone less able to protect themselves is gonna just stumble in here and, you know, get murdered. So, you know. You hear an eerie scraping noise coming from the corners of the cavern. A quick glance reveals that some of the bones in the corner of the room are moving. Before you can move over there to smash them, they assemble themselves into several skeletons. The newly formed undead pick up rusty weapons from the floor and attack. Considering their humble beginning, they're moving remarkably quickly. Is that so? Okay. Just skeletal warriors. Oh god, they have so much health. Which this guy does not. And that should have made me suspicious right away. And it kind of did. The fact that these have so much health makes me strongly consider just focusing on the boss here and, you know, hoping that the skeletons are going to crumble as soon as their reanimator is dead. Buff you. You first. Right, you're gonna have to just attack normally. What? We're slowed, okay. Not actually though. Well, I mean, I suppose she was. That's fine. Okay. I was gonna say, Rasluka didn't take a ton of damage from that skeleton. The rest of the party is a bit more endangered here, but we might be fine. Let's try acid. Takes no damage. Yeah. Should have expected as much, I guess. Oh, there. Finish our normal buffs. He's stunned. That shouldn't matter too much. We're gonna heal. No double hits. Fortunate. Filled with terror, huh? I'm gonna have to do something about that. A rabid hellhound. Okay. I guess the stunning did matter because he only got one attack off. Which is of course unfortunate. Okay, don't like that they're attacking as much as they are. And I unfortunately don't have a you know, group slowing effect. I guess I'm gonna probably worth doing this. Right, I have to unshackle mind, which did not reach her because obviously protection and war blessing reach that far, but unshackle mind does not. I mean, it's only logical. Should have expected as much. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Fantastic. Yeah, we're technically still hasted, but that is obviously not our normal action point number. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Great. What did I slow them for again? I guess that doesn't automatically stop them from attacking more than once. Okay, what could we do fundamentally better? I mean, make sure that Rasluka is actually in range of the priest is one thing that comes to mind. Having everyone maybe cuddle up in some sort of corner to reduce... In fact, well, I'm assuming the conversation is going to trigger as soon as we get too close, or you know, close enough to the Wraith. But I'm going to try anyway. I mean, obviously, someone's dead now, so I'm going to retry this. Okay, first, yeah. Leave? Glares at you as you leave. At least it's wise enough not to mindlessly destroy travelers. If it was, someone would probably have eliminated it by now. My god. I mean, that being said, okay, it still turns hostile when we approach after that, which makes sense, you know? Okay, hold on. I mean, maybe there is a way to talk to it? Try to talk to it. You don't speak a word of Vanatai, let alone the centuries-old dialect the Spectre is using. You don't get anywhere here. Okay. At least we're pretty close now, so let's see how long it will let us, you know, do our thing before it turns hostile. Or if it does at all. With us just standing here. I mean, let's see here. That costs 20 energy for each cast. I would like to protect the rest of the party better, but, you know. I don't know. I think I'm better off trying to minimize the opportunities the enemies get to attack us. We'll see. And the extra hit points obviously help a lot. I'm gonna go into combat mode so we don't waste any action points. Okay, he's actually already turned hostile. That's fine by me. Okay. Forgot that he immediately summoned the skeletons. But hopefully we still get the initiative here before they do. A step here shouldn't be stopped. Okay, good. I'd like to move all the way into the corner if I can. Please? Game? Would you? Why? I literally cannot click on that corner tile. Okay, well, that's not what I meant to do, but I suppose that works. I guess technically I could have switched to controlling my characters with the keyboard, and then I could have moved there, but that seems a little bit silly, to say the least. At least we can go here. Let's see. Anything I need to do? Well, I guess I can maybe cast slow on you. Resist the slow spell. Well, of course. I guess you can stand there. Sure. Nope. Protection. I mean, obviously this is a much better position to be in, so long as I can actually get the boss to only attack our tank. We'll see about that. Okay. So far so good. Armor has already been reduced. How tough are you, experimental rat? Not that tough. 39 damage. Not actually all that amazing for a massive blow. But we have not actually had our attack power buffed, so there's that. Should I try slowing again? I don't know, I'm just assuming that magic's not really gonna do that much. Maybe I should try. I mean, it doesn't do that much. Is slow ever gonna work on him? Okay, yes. I guess that's a clear yes. Alright. Let's see, how do you like... Let's see how you like Repel Spirit. I haven't used that in quite some time. Okay. The boosted version, of course, but not bad. Alright. Yep, that hurts. She's running. Well, I mean, she can't run anywhere, so that's good. Yeah, what I should have done, or what I should do, is move Svafnir here, because he's definitely a little bit more tanky than either of my spellcasters, but it's still okay, I guess. Let's try fire. Okay, yeah, that just doesn't do anything. Well, I guess lightning is still the most effective thing I can do then. Now, I'm gonna heal first, just to make sure everyone's looking kind of alright, hit point wise, and then Unshackled Mind obviously was in range this time. Okay, good. I mean, it's looking better this time around, at least. Oh, and why do I keep forgetting, by the way? Okay, can't move it anymore. It's fine. Actually, I mean, we're lucky that this guy is trying to attack either, well, not someone other than Xaz, and too stupid to realize that he's never gonna get a chance to. Yeah, his hit points aren't looking amazing, but maybe if I don't forget the next opportunity I get, I'll manage to move him into the back row. And unshackle Rusluka's mind again. Okay, that worked. I mean, the boss is getting very low here, alright. Whew. These are definitely looking a little bit spicy, but that's okay. Or is it? Okay. Whew. That's Oh, he's dead. Come on. Surely these things are gonna collapse now, right? Oh, he only got one attack or one action. That's not great, actually. Come on. I could use an assault shield for the regen effect. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to give her the group heal scrolls. Now that I think about it, of course it's a little bit too late now. I can't really use her turn to tell Xaz to hand them over. Unfortunately. Nope. So we'll just have to hope for the best. Hey you. I said, hey you, please. Focus on her. I mean, he has the purging crystal, which doesn't help. Oops. Wait, would you please? Okay, that's fine. At least heal yourself a little bit. Maybe it helps. Okay, okay. Oh, nice. This one's still not doing anything. And yeah, no luck with these guys. Just crumbling back into, you know, piles of harmless bones. And they're way too tanky. Come on, that's just... It's just not fair. You can't do this again, so I guess... Speed things up a little. Oh, at this point, this one's closest to death. They're not taking a lot of physical damage either. It's not great. Okay. Well, she's about to run out of mana. Well. Okay. At least hit points are looking pretty stable for now. Oh, you're still not dead. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Let's see if this one... Yep, okay. He was trying to attack her this whole time. Kind of understandable. Well, actually not... I wonder if she was his target all this time? Or only after she actually started hitting him with the lightning. Not that it matters. I think we're winning now at this point. Oh, she's completely out of everything. Let's... Okay. Might as well use some of these weaker items that way. Repel Spirit, actually you're already no longer fatigued. That seems to drop off pretty quickly. Definitely more quickly than I expect. Probably still worth breaking armor on you. Ouch. Yeah, I guess that helps. She should be fine, right? I have no reason to expect the rat to suddenly kill her. Famous last words. What? Oh, okay, sure. What did I expect? Was Lucas' turn to be up? Who knows? 22. I mean, at this point, might as well. Nice. Okay, wow, that was an encounter, for sure. Did he drop anything? Yes, we already saw that. Fine razor discs for selling. Cap of Thoughts. +1 magery and magical efficiency. Okay. Well then. Poison resistance, acid resistance. Neat, but not crucial. Oh, and then we have this. You know... Yeah, you can have this. And worm... Actually, this can be sold. But, yeah. Magery and magical efficiency. She already has magery, I want to say. Yes, 2 levels. He actually had 2 levels as well. I guess maybe from some sort of trainer? Because obviously you can't train this normally. Or only by investing very heavily in, I guess, both mage and priest spells or something like that? I don't know. Kind of similar to that battle master skill for warriors. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, this is basically just another spellcraft. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, either way, it's... Or should I give that to her so she... Because she does more attack spells. Typically, it's more important for her to deal the maximum amount of damage. I guess it ultimately doesn't matter. They both attack. Okay, beautiful crystals and a ruby. Which is also just more money. Okay. Oh, and a gold necklace that I almost missed. Yeah, neat. Okay, we actually didn't... Never mind. We didn't kill very many enemies, so we didn't regain much. Okay, definitely saved the game, though. So... I would prefer not to have to redo that. Okay, money, I'll take it. Energy potion, which I didn't use, probably should have though. Healing elixir. Steel javelins. Oh god, I really... Wait, these are not for selling, never mind. Dried meat. Dead end. Okay. Any hidden passages I need to be on the lookout for? Doesn't seem like it, but there is a non-hidden passage. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot more going on in this area than I expected, that's for sure. I guess we never explored this ledge, huh? Looking at the map here? Okay. Well then, let's take a look down here and see if this is just a tiny little storeroom or something. It looks like it might lead to something bigger. And I wonder... Can I actually return to those miners? Oh god, no, I started that quest, right? So I probably can't use them to rest again. That's, well, we'll see. What's in here? Oh, unstable mass. With a lot of hit points. Or is that the same number of hit points as before? This is the one that splits after taking damage, right? Okay, let's see. I might actually return for this. Yep, okay. Sure splits. Can you press the right button and daze them? Okay, this one was dazed. That's actually what I wanted to happen. Miraculously. I don't know, maybe we can do this? But this one's gonna keep splitting anyway. Break armor for maximum damage. Yeah. I don't know about that. This seems too healthy. And it does not take a ton of damage from anything. Nope. Certainly not from magic. Yeah. You know, I think 2 boss encounters in a row on limited resources, it may be a little bit too much. I'll definitely come back for this though. Okay, so what have we here? A digging spot. That's what I thought. That should have already landed in your inventory because everyone else is absolutely loaded with loot. Which is a great problem to have, but still. Kinda wanna do something about that sometime soon. That would make me feel a lot better. And I mean, those miners did tell us that their city is somewhat nearby, right? So why don't we actually go ahead and look for that before going on any other major expeditions? More grey mold. Is there something on the ground? No. No, it's just part of the tree graphic. Oops. Oh, wait. As you get a good look at the choppy water ahead, you get a good strong jolt of anticipatory nausea. There are rapids ahead. They are not as loud or as strong as the ones you braved to reach the Drake Pillars, but they will make returning this way very difficult. Difficult or impossible? With all of the Darkside Loyalists currently occupying Anama lands, however, returning that way is probably not a safe option. Okay, thanks game, but I mean, not just not a safe option, it's just not an option at all. I mean, if only I could open the gate, I would happily just fight my way through the guards I left behind there, but... well, I mean, for now I still can return. The game said it was going to be difficult to return, but I'm assuming it's literally impossible. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Okay. Unless I can open some sort of shortcut back, but how? How would that work? That seems unlikely. Now, that is a bit unfortunate, of course. Obviously I have potions. If all else fails, I can drink some mana potions and probably deal with everything around here. I can probably also just return eventually. I doubt that we only have literally one chance and can never return to this area again. Okay. Can we maybe still use your services? You find Casimir downstairs waiting for you. Zoran is standing by the west wall, holding a large hammer. The wall is very thin crystal. You think you can see vague shapes moving on the other side of it. Are you ready to trust your life to the trickster? Not yet. Crap. What was this quest even about? I honestly kind of forget. They think that the tunnels are infested with monsters. Don't know what kind. Also... Huh? Whoa, wait. Really? This is on the same map and possibly connected to this horrible place? That is kind of wild. Okay. Also, honestly, I had kind of forgotten about that. Did I not have a note about that? I mean, I'm not crazy, right? I obviously have not cleared out the upper Slith City or Slith Temple. Those bosses are still there, right? I mean, I don't know how many levels I've gained since then. Probably quite a few. Maybe it would be worth revisiting. Of course, it's kind of difficult right now, but huh? What an odd and unexpected way to be reminded of that place. Anyway, let's see here. Lord Crystal. Okay, there was a little interruption that you probably wouldn't have noticed if I didn't say anything, just in case I sound suddenly unsure of where exactly I was. Okay, here, right. I mean, technically I could just move forward down the rapids and, probably reach the next town without much more difficulty. Rest and sell stuff and, eventually teleport back to Anomalans and free them, and then make my way back here along the bridge and deal with this quest and deal with the slime. Or I could quaff a few potions and get this over with. I mean, I'm not crazy, right? One of these offered me, I don't know, some healing? I want to say it was the lady with them. And I have a small hope, a faint hope, that maybe after I help them with that quest, that service is going to be available again, which would be extremely convenient, to say the least. Well, long story short, I'm going to give this a try. If this turns out to be really difficult, or, if it's going to end up costing me several potions on each character, I guess that might not be worth it. Oh, now that I think about it, though, group heal scrolls should go to her. I never use these shielding potions. Mostly because Enduring Shield is... Yeah, let me just double check that one more time. Enduring Shield is the spell that we already can cast. So there's absolutely no reason to ever use this unless on a... if a party does not have a priest, or, that's really the one reason I can think of. Right, and of course... Okay, let's do this. Inventory juggling is fun. Then we hand that over to her like so. Okay. I mean, I should probably just reorganize my potions and consumables in general. That there's so much that I'm never going to use, and my quick bars make no sense at all, but now is not the time. Or possibly ever. Right, we have one resurrection scroll, but obviously that is not something I want to ever have to rely on. And certainly not for something trivial. Energy elixir, I don't know, just... Happiness. Days, maybe? Terror? Let's just leave it empty for now. It doesn't matter, I hardly ever use my item quick slots anyway, so after that is done. Save again. We still have most of our basic buffs, but, I mean... She needs to be able to cast at least some spells, so there you go. Let's see if we can make it through whatever this is going to be like this. I'm ready, sure. No problem. Casimir turns and nods to Zoran. Zoran pulls the hammer back and then smashes it into the crystal wall as hard as he can. Nothing happens. He does it again. Then, the third time, a large section of the wall shatters. Pieces fall to the ground. The odor of rot fills the room. Hideous, slimy beasts slither through the hole, coming for you. Slimy beasts. Ooze crawler. Hellamander. Okay, nice. Maybe get a bit of a head start like that. Okay, what are we actually dealing with? You're a Hellamander. You don't look like any sort of mander. Okay, but you also don't look that bad. Certainly not quite as bad as that wraith we dealt with. These are... Oh, static crawlers, ooze crawlers, okay. There are different kinds. They might not be immune to daze, which is certainly worth a try. Okay, armor has been broken. Oh, this guy hits pretty hard. Oh, and we're getting free buffs. I appreciate it. Let's see. That was a really good hit. I like it. Okay. How healthy is this guy, actually? Oh, quite. Yeah, please focus your attacks on him. You would? Well, I don't know. haste her, but she's likely to get stunned to the point of only being able to attack once at all, if at all. He can only hit one target. I don't know, maybe these aren't that bad. I'm gonna try Strong Days. Okay, a few of them dazed. Well, 3 of them, I guess. And of course, there's no way to make sure that I'm not gonna wake them up immediately if I throw lightning into that group there. Which of course I'm gonna do. So yeah, this was probably not very necessary. Well, we did only wake up 1. 2 are still stunned, so that's still pretty beneficial. I'm gonna do this. Oh. And I'm done because for some reason, well, I'm dumb. I somehow expected to have 2 actions, but of course I did not actually haste him. So Luca might actually be in trouble. This thing is... wait, what actually is up with this thing? Oh, it's charmed. Oh, right. These 2 are stunned. Ah, so close. Oh? Okay. She's actually fine. Never mind, everything's good. Okay. Well then. I think I didn't screw up. I mean, I did, but I wasn't punished for it. So, that's nice. Nice when that happens. Okay. Thanks for the kill steal. Okay. Duel of the Crawlers. Yes. That's fine. Would have become hostile eventually anyway. You hear a deafening howl. Uh-oh. This is not it, huh? Should have figured this was too easy. Also, I should have noticed that there's something more past this wall. Well, it makes the crystals vibrate and bits of dust fall from the ceiling. You look into the cave the slime creatures poured out of just in time to see an enormous clawed hand punch through the wall. The wall shatters like the first one and an enormous beast steps through. It has been feeding on the power of these crystals. Now it will feed off of you. Well, we'll see about that. Casimir looks nervous. It appears that your foe is tougher than he was expecting. Yeah, but honestly, I mean, there's basically 7 of us right now. Cryos Demon. I mean, this thing is pretty healthy, but I'm not too worried yet. Okay, well, it's all of those. Can break its armor from here. Haste. And haste on you, I guess, first. Why don't you just... well, actually, why don't you reduce its attack power? Oh, of course. Well, I mean, you know, that's fine. He has the health to tank basically any attacks this might throw against him. Not worried about him at all. Meanwhile, we can just hang back and probably be safe from all of its attacks if we so choose. Still gonna send Luca into the fray, but, you know. For now, at least, I'm not too worried. We'll see what it can do. Okay. Seems to be able to retaliate with a freezing attack. I would have cast a prismatic shield to help against that, but, you know, kind of low on mana, and if I can make it through this without using another potion, I will. Hold on, what am I doing? Welling Blow. Repel Spirits. Oh, that didn't work particularly well, but probably better than cold-based Smite in this case. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to try. Because she's just gonna get frozen, I know that. So... Come on, please. Oh, and then she got attacked anyway, but not frozen, so I guess maybe it's not guaranteed. And she's out of everything. Well, not everything. Let's see here. Haste, control foe. Wait, disruption, repel spirit. I mean, that's not going to do much, but... Let's see. Lightning, even if it's a bit of a waste against a single target, it's still better damage, though, for what it's worth. I mean, I can't cure him, or else I would. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, that was dumb. Who's encumbered? Wait, what? Oh. She's encumbered? Wait. Is she? No? I guess that must have been him then, because... I'm not actually sure. Okay, also, what did I actually use accidentally? I don't know. I meant to cast a healing spell, but I hit the button for the first, whatever item is in his first quick slot. Probably a healing potion? But I'm not sure. Anyway. Well. Let's try. Okay. Not automatically frozen. That's good to know. Come on. Massive shot. 87 damage. Not bad, not bad. Should be able to do this. Okay. Might as well use up this one. Yeah, okay, that was just a healing potion. There. Okay. Back to attacking him. I like it. Oh, she's actually, well, stunned. Or is that the icon for freezing? No. I don't know. Either way, this thing is going down. No problem. No problem at all. Nice. Now she's frozen. Hey. But, you know, it's all worth it. What do we get? A ton of stuff that we barely have room for. That's fine, though. Wisdom crystals. Wow, 2 wisdom crystals. Rod of Battle, Blessed Group. Do we have one of those? Do we need those? I don't know. Might as well take it for now. I think I'm gonna just sort through my inventory. Well, I guess either after this episode or once we're back in town, or, you know, as soon as we're in some sort of town. The foul beast falls to the ground, defeated. The mine is clear of the dark forces. The survivors of the battle limp upstairs to tend to their wounds. Well, I mean, we're honestly surprisingly not very wounded. But yeah, understandable. Yes, he does have all of those. Okay. Oh, wait. But actually, our mage is collecting these. Well, now we have 4 wisdom crystals and 1 knowledge brew. Don't even know what to do with all of these skill points all of a sudden. All this time I thought the game was just super stingy with, you know, those kinds of items and good equipment. But I just need to wait longer until the I don't know, late game? If that's where we are right now? No idea how much is left actually at this point. It certainly feels like We must be at least in the late, if not end game. Well, I guess not end game? I don't know. Doesn't sound like the next area is it's gonna be Dorikas' stronghold or anything. So it sounds like that Azure Gallery area that we're about to enter is at most the second to last area. We'll see though. I have no idea. No reason to speculate. Anyway, you're not the right person. Wait. Can you please heal me again? If it was you before? Or maybe it was Casimir. Let me see your wares. Right. I still really would like to sell you something, but... well. So yeah, the monsters below have been defeated, as you know, because you were there. Indeed, you have been a great help to us. Sure have. Be sure to take the loose crystals you find downstairs. Did so already. They are your reward, fairly earned. Okay, what will you do now? We will struggle on, extracting what stones we can from this rich find. Then I will return to my temple. I will be refreshed because I will have experienced what it is like to truly live. Also, I will be able to afford to repair the pews. They need it. Okay. So you're a priest. Can you heal me, please? There are limits to my power, but I will do what I can. Okay, that's actually really great. Well, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that after you agreed to help him, he becomes unavailable as a source of healing. Although I guess I should have anticipated as much. If I had been thinking about it. Because he did heal us before, we decided to then wander off and do something else, which ended up costing us a lot of resources. So yeah, if I had not done that, if I had just started his quest immediately, we would have been completely refreshed and would have been able to rest afterwards. So yeah, that would have been the smarter way to do things. But of course, I didn't know then. But, it turned out pretty alright, I must say. We used one potion, I mean. I make a big fuss about those, I know. It's not a big deal at all. That's what I have them for. Right. Okay, I guess that's all. Yes, we are fully healed. Wow, he even fully heals us and restores us without removing any buffs that we have going. Not that it really matters, but... I mean, technically I could fully buff and then ask him to heal us, unless there is a limit to how many times he can do that. But, either way, I am actually going to make a cut here. We will take out that slime, for sure, before we move on, just in case we can't return here, which I doubt, but it might take us a moment before we get a chance to return, so I'd like to, tie up those loose ends, if I can. And, who knows, there might be some useful things to find in that cave after we deal with the thing. So, definitely worth doing before we move on. But, yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.